from my first know that I'm happy. I'm glad to be here. I've been participating, but today I'm coming in a very different capacity. The representative of the governor, our special guest, the item, my former president, Mr. President. Great farmers. The media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. As I said, I'm very happy to be here as a chief host. So I have the pleasure to read the little notes that I've made for this occasion. It is my great joy to be here once more at the 2017 edition of the Nigerian Poultry Show, not as an ordinary participant, but as a distinguished guest by virtue of my new position as the national president of our great association. I am honored to be among you today, presenting this address as my first outing and official function as the national president of this association. First, I want to appreciate the broad spectrum of the Nigerian poultry farmers for their dogged commitment to the cause of Nigerian poultry industry. This commitment was demonstrated especially during the just concluded annual general meeting and election at Abuja, where over 98% of the farmers were represented by their state delegates. The attitudes of the delegates toward a free and fair conduct of the election are greatly appreciated. I once more thank all the delegates for being there for me. I hope that we will all demonstrate this by contributing our best to the upliftment of the industry. Fellow poultry farmers, the essence of the association is to harness our effort, seek opportunities, and explore means to solving the problems of poultry production in the country. They are trying to print some more copies. I forgot. Sorry, sir. Fellow farmers, the essence of the association is to harness our efforts, seek opportunities, and explore means to solving the problem of poultry production in the country. The above can do effectively if we work in unity of purpose, speaking with one voice, fighting a common purpose with a view of strengthening the industry. It is my prayer and desire that with God's assistance, the executive under my leadership shall be able to build on the achievement of the immediate past executive under Dr. Oilola Odota. We did well. It is therefore no coincidence that the theme of this year's Nigeria Poultry Show is efficiency in production as a tool to survive recession in the poultry industry. When we talk of efficiency, we are talking of optimal use of resources, cutting costs, waste, and what have you. It is a fact that the Nigerian poultry industry has witnessed the most challenging circumstances in production and marketing in the last 3 years. There have been the crisis of high interest rates on borrowing, high cost of inputs, especially maize and soybeans, outbreak of avian influenza, AI, issue of multiple taxation, high cost of electricity, smuggling of poultry product, among others. Are you hearing me? The price of maize and soybeans have increased more than 200%. All of us have witnessed in the years under review without corresponding increase in the selling price of poultry products of eggs and poultry meat. I think during the course of the year we had visit the presidency, and we want to appreciate them for actually coming to our aid, especially for maize. They allow for the importation of maize so that we reduce the challenges we face. We have also been unfortunate with the outbreak of avian influenza in 2015 and 2016, respectively, without payment of compensation to affected farmers. It is my joy to report to you here that the issue of payment of compensation shall be resolved very soon, as all necessary steps toward the payment are at the final stage of processing. So by God's grace, those who are affected with avian influenza will soon get their compensation. My appeal to farmers in the face of the current challenges of the industry is that poultry farmers have to be efficient in the management of their production activities. Not only that, they should also try as much as possible to develop sustainable marketing plan in such a way that the issue of glut is reduced to the barest minimum. We have a challenge in this country. I think by September, they all went as far as 240 to 50 export trade. But today I think it's less than 150. It's not good for business. So we should make sure that poultry product is not a seasonal meal. We should work assiduously to make sure that it becomes part of our daily menu. It is not only during weddings, Christmas, and Salah that you eat poultry meat. We should make it daily on our daily menu, and we should ensure that an average child eats an egg a day. When we increase consumption, naturally we'll increase production, and all stakeholders will be better for it. At the level of the association under my leadership, we are determined to dialogue with all the necessary organs of government to ensure that the issue of smuggling of poultry products into the country is reduced to the barest minimum, if not completely eradicated. We shall devise innovative ways to create markets both locally and sub-regionally in a formal way for the Nigerian poultry meat and table eggs, as well as day-old chicks, DOC, both at the parent stock and hatching egg level. The poultry industry in the country has come of age of a development that we should not talk of glut in any disguise otherwise. We have the population and a thriving middle class that have the potential to be motivated or to be motivators for a new paradigm shift in consumption behavior towards poultry products. We also have market within the South region. We can make our price competitive, then produce standard and safe poultry product that will be accepted everywhere in the world. In doing the above, we have so many work to do, and we are prepared to confront the challenge head-on with focus and determination. More importantly, the executive under my leadership will strive to see that the small-scale poultry farmer are given every necessary support. I want to see us organizing training, capacity building, microcredit, and financial innovativeness to support small-scale rural poultry production. We intend to use all our contacts and ideas to usher in a new dawn for poultry production in Nigeria, and this we intend to do by running an all-inclusive administration. You know, in the industry, we have our board of trustees, we have the National Working Committee, we have the NEC, National Executive Committee, which is composed of all state chairmen. We have the Poultry Council. All will be partakers in the running of this poultry association. I am a servant leader. It will be a great omission if I do not mention it here at this show, that for an association to be positioned to function effectively, we need to develop a sustainable funding mechanism whereby all the stakeholders, poultry farmers in the country, are made to contribute to the cause of creating a conducive environment for poultry farming in the country. Money is needed at all levels for advocacy, lobbying, training, and capacity building for farmers and other works of the association. What we are doing today, if the media don't carry it, will it make any sense? And the media is also a business. Will they do that for us free? How do we train our people? We have to source for material, source person, at least if we are not paying them, we give them an honorarium. So you cannot eat your cake and have it. We have to bake the cake in order to enjoy it. So funding, honestly, is critical. Through the need for a robust funding mechanism for the association, therefore, the leadership under me shall be convening a national conference on funding for the association in the third quarter of next year. We hope to do this by involving experts in non-governmental funding as well as other financial experts. The lifeblood of any organization is finance, and as a result, we need to have a sustainable means of funding for the association. Ladies and gentlemen, while this show has become an international event with the participation of international companies, we intend to make it more robust by ensuring that all stakeholders and states are involved in the planning and execution of the show to make it more inclusive and nationally recognized. I want to thank the organizers for putting in their best, and I'll pray that may the Almighty God reward you bountifully. Finally, I wish all the participant members and exhibitors a fruitful outing in this year's poultry show and exhibition. Thank you for giving me your time, for listening. Thank you.